What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. This book was published back in 1937. It's one of my most favorite books. If you haven't read it, you should pick it up. But it was the result of a 20-year commission study invested in by Andrew Carnegie. Some pronounce it Carnegie. And he had asked Napoleon Hill to interview the most successful people in the U.S. at that time, and that's what he did. He interviewed presidents of the United States, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and he asked them the question, what's made you successful? And after 20 years of study and a volume of writing, he came up with this very statement. What you can think about, you can manifest. Mindset matters. Nowadays, science actually proves to us that neuroplasticity is something that we can cause to happen. You can put your mind under, your brain under a PET scan, CAT scan, MRI, and you can see just by your very thoughts that new neural pathways can be formed. And that's why mind mapping is so popular nowadays, if you will. Visualization, affirmation. The brain doesn't know the difference between something vividly imagined and the actual experience. So 100 years after this statement became famous, some of you may have heard it before, what the mind of man can conceive and believe it can achieve, we can actually prove that via science. So through affirmation, visualization, understanding that with vivid imagery and emotion, you can create reality. You can create these mind maps for you based on something that was proven just by asking the most successful people in the U.S. what made them successful. It was mindset. Mindset matters.